Okay, we're back for part 3, y'all. So this is just specific for somebody. I heard while off camera that somebody likes pizza and ranch. Somebody also likes mozzarella sticks with marinara, and then somebody likes mozzarella sticks with ranch. Somebody likes fried pickles, fried zucchini, fried squash, fried tomatoes. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, let's get back into this here. What do we need to see with the Six of Swords here? In reverse. Hmm. They're unable to move forward because they've lied, and they have to stick to some sort of lie here. Or else they're going to look stupid in front of their people. They don't want to get caught lying. That's the problem. But they lied. So delusion. Oh. They're worried about their family being in Five of Pentacles energy because of their mistakes. Okay, whatever. Nobody cares. What's the Page of Pentacles? So their judgment is clouded here in a serious way. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, you have proof or evidence on this person of and what they did here. Yep, and you're exposing it. Or you're holding it back to expose it when necessary. Divine Pisces. You sneaky snake, you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. You got something on this person that's gonna fuck them up completely. They could have even blown their own cover to you. You know, Five of Cups here, and that's why they are going through some sort of deep emotional pain. They wish they wouldn't have done that. Well, I think you knew how deceptive this person was before they even blew their own cover. Okay. You're too spiritually strong for whatever this person was trying to do to you. It looks to me like you started fresh with some new manifestations, some new seeds. This is planting fresh seeds, but it's in the upright. Remember how we saw it in the reverse in that one deck? They can't plant any new seeds. They don't know how to plant them and nurture them and you know, help them grow. They don't know how to do that. They just like to steal seeds and plants from other people. Okay, so what's the Four of Wands? You're sitting in Four of Wands energy. Six of Cups. And this person's jealous of what you have. This person's jealous of some sort of milestone that you've reached recently or something here. Yeah, in regard to work or in regard to the nurturing of these seeds that you planted. The Tower. You do something shocking for work or something that you do is shocking. Six of Pentacles. Maybe you give and receive publicly for work. That's only going to resonate with some people. So that's specific for somebody. But anyway, tell me more. You're in a lot of joy here and a lot of celebration. And, you know, you could even be married, Divine Pisces. You don't have to be, but the energy is certainly here. You could have a divine counterpart. And this person's very jealous of that. Oh, my goodness. Grow the fuck up, man. How old are we? What's the Page of Cups in reverse? This could be somebody who has not worked on their inner child. This could be somebody who was SA'd as a child and they have not healed that. Somebody's name could start with A or S or C or J. The name Jennifer could be significant. What's the Page of Cups reverse? This person's incredibly jealous and immature emotionally. Okay, we have Three of Cups here. I'm not seeing in the upright. Yep, this is a scandal. This person committed some sort of scandal against you out of jealousy and out of envy. Okay, and very quickly, you'll be manifesting abundance, and very quickly, they will be receiving a message about getting locked up. Or maybe they already have received this message. They could even be detained already. Five of Swords for criminal activity. Okay, for some sort of crimes. Maybe these crimes aren't even against you. Maybe they're against somebody else, and that's what they're going to be going to prison for. Either way, they're going to be getting their karma. Okay? So yeah, Three of Cups in reverse is also a lot of gossip. So defamation of character could be very significant. In order to steal somebody's identity or some shit and get away with it, or they thought, okay, they like to take shortcuts. They're untrustworthy. They don't tell the truth. Okay, they don't like to do things the right way. This is somebody who does things in a deceptive way to get what they want. Yes, Seven of Cups. Okay, they confuse people or they try to cloud people's judgment here about you in order to receive something in your name or something here. I don't know what this is. What's the Hierophant reverse? Okay. They're in Hangman. What's the Hierophant reverse? Okay, they could have worked with a dirty organization or an institution. They could have paid a dirty organization or an institution. They could have tried to steal your destiny, Divine Pisces. Destiny swapping could be significant. Okay, they don't want to work for their destiny. They don't want to work for their fortune. They don't want to work for their purpose. They don't want to do that. They want to steal it from you. Through illusion and delusion. They could have paid somebody to swap destinies with you, or they could have done this on their own, whatever. With the Hierophant energy in reverse, this person could be they could call themselves some sort of dark practitioner. Okay, maybe that's what they do for work. With the Eight of Pentacles right here. Yeah. Death. They might be a hitman, okay, for somebody. Doesn't have to be. But this person ends things in people's lives for a living or something. What's the Devil in reverse? The Four of Cups. Being rejected. For something that they tried to steal or do fraud with or whatever this is. It feels like a money crime. It does. We haven't seen very many Pentacles though. Five of Wands. They're going through some sort of conflict because they're being looked at. They're being looked at for somebody who competes with others for their own destiny. Yep. I know what I'm talking about. Here's the Two of Pentacles. Swapping energy. Trying to fight and compete with you. Swap with you. Your Wheel of Fortune energy. They need to stop lying to themselves. Okay? They could have gotten away with this with other people, but they're not getting away with it with you. Because you're speaking about it. Wow. I don't know. This person's some sort of scammer, schemer. And they're being caught by people with the title. Okay, let's see if we can get any more details with the last decks here. You've already released this toxicity. And you moved far away from it. Or you removed yourself from the situation long ago. Because you know that this person, you have proof on them. You know what they did. Can we get some... This might be a 4-part reading. Can we get some more here? What other details can we get before I go to the last decks? Aquarius could be significant. Taurus, Libra, Black Widow. Betrayal, warning, twisted, turncoat, cunning, danger, toxic situation or relationship, web of control. This person has delusion of some sort of control over you. They don't have any control over you, and that's one of the truths that they're having to deal with right now, and they're feeling trapped. Okay, they tried to entrap you. They tried to trap you. They tried to, get you stuck, get you stagnant, get you betrayed, get you feeling like you hated yourself and shit. But there's an unexpected attack happening to them right now. And that is the truth in them having to face their own demons. And also feeling like your ancestors are whooping their ass. Insidious, poisonous, and low vibration. Yuck. Damn. Somebody could live somewhere where there's black widows. Tell me more. Look. Crew. This is like somebody that was in a group of friends or something like that. That you had to transform away from. Tell me more. One card at a time, please and thank you. You're being protected from this energy. Repairman. Libra energy. Somebody could be 36 years of age or 63. Okay, you've already healed yourself from this situation. Heal, fix, all right, reset. You've gone through some sort of reset here. You recovered from this betrayal. We've already made that clear, Spirit. Can you tell us something we don't know, please? Somebody took a risk. Somebody's birthday could be 3/6 or 2/26. We have tandem bicycle here, so some sort of partnership. So you could have, like I said earlier, run into somebody. Wow. A divine counterpart, 362. That used to be an old phone number of mine. So that could be somebody's, first 3 digits of a phone number. Doesn't have to be. Could be. 268 could be significant. Anyway, you could have somebody in your life who is loyal to you after you've healed yourself. We have crack shot. So 3, again, Empress energy is significant. This is Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. Something here about you and your energy being superior to this person now because you have healed. And you are looking at the perspective through higher awareness. And this person's perspective is warped. They targeted you in some sort of scandal here. Okay, but they missed the target is what I just heard. They're trying to silence you or hide some sort of evidence in this situation. Tell me more. Well. Cancer energy. Okay, they have some sort of hidden hostility here is what I'm getting. Hidden emotions. Okay, they're hiding their true feelings. Something's being looked into deeper here, or there's some sort of deeper meaning that this person is missing. 1983, 86, 82 could be significant. Somebody's birthday could be 3/8, 3/3. (223), 226, 228. Tell me more. Yoga. More Libra energy here. There's a lot of justice energy here. The scales are being balanced out because you chose to heal. You chose to relax and take a break and heal your inner child so this person couldn't affect you in that way. Because I feel like they were attacking your inner child here as well. Tell me more about the situation. Summer, something about the summer is significant. Maybe they did something to you in the summer. All right, 1984 could be significant. Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Again with 3/6 is significant. Okay, there's some sort of humanitarian energy here who is very uplifting and who is going through some sort of ascension. All right. You're untouchable, Divine Pisces. This person continued to try and attack you, though, even though they realize that they're going to prison. Victim mentality. All right, more Libra. You're getting justice for somebody... for something that somebody did to you in the summertime, or something about you receiving justice in the summertime, or something here. Something about 3 to 6 months could be significant. This person's playing a victim. They're confused. Like, how are they the ones that are going to jail here when they tried to set you up to be the one to go to jail? Okay, they tried to scapegoat you. They tried to throw you under the bus. They tried to blame you for some sort of crime that they committed. Okay, they're in denial. They're hyper-focused on you, Divine Pisces. Let's get 4 more. Bonfire. Sagittarius energy could be significant. Virgo, Gemini could be significant. Okay, this is community. Something's getting heated in some sort of community here. This also says community. Community is significant. So a group of friends or people that you moved away from could be significant here. Happening now. celebration. No, the Divine says. No celebration for this person. Instead, they get poor health. Yes. Okay. Whoa. Happening now? Somebody's trying to celebrate? The Divine says no. They said instead, this person, okay, 1 and 5 is 15 energy, devil energy, gets poor health, okay, poor health, crisis, emergency, they're going through some sort of disease, something's off with this person. Wow. Okay, let's get 3 more. They're receiving some sort of message here. They're receiving some sort of message here about something that's going on in a community or something getting heated about a community. What is this? They're trying to isolate themselves here. Sapphire. Gemini. Wise judgment. They're getting a message that some sort of wise judgment, okay, I see 111 here, has been made about this community that things are heated in. What? 1 more. Right into reverse. Wow. Okay. So things are heated in this community, but everything's calm for you, for this sapphire, for somebody who has a lot of mental force and a lot of divine favor and wise judgment. Okay. Something's not suspenseful. You're not worried about something. All right. Something is expected. It's not unexpected here. Somebody could have been trying to break you and a divine partner up, whether it be romantic or not. They were trying to break you up or stop something from working when it came to your connections. Okay, that's not working. Instead, they broke their own heart here. And something is a volatile situation for them. While you, Divine Pisces, and your partnerships are fine. Okay, that didn't give me any more details than I already knew, Divine Creator. What else can we see here? If we can get some more details with the Blacklight Tarot, y'all. Death. Somebody's going through some permanent painful endings here because of their own delusion. Where they're losing, running out of options or something. Kate, judgment. Come on. Tell me more. What do we need to see about this? Most important details, please. For Divine Pisces. 10 of Swords. Come on. Tower. There's something shocking. Or a shocking revelation or divine intervention here. Somebody's faulty foundation is crumbling. Let's get 9. Somebody's faulty foundation is crumbling. They're unable to complete some sort of karmic cycle here. And so they are having to start some sort of karmic cycle over again. All right. Hangman energy in reverse. This is giving me super stagnancy. They are super stuck. Disappointed, depressed, and missing some sort of opportunity here. They're feeling rejected. Confirmation. As they watch you. Be confident. Tell me more. Yes, tell us more, truth, spirit, please. Ooh, y'all, remember how I was talking about that 10 of Swords and how I wish it was, you know, in reverse, or how it wasn't in reverse yet? Well, it is in reverse now. Okay, you have recovered from this betrayal, and that's shocking to this person. Since you recovered from this betrayal, they are unable to complete something. They're unable to complete a karmic cycle. Okay, and they're super stuck watching you in their nasty energy here. Okay, so basically somebody, I'm also getting that somebody wants to recover from the betrayal that they've put themselves through by not doing the work, by taking shortcuts. Okay, that's not going to do anything for you, I'm telling you. Well, I'm not talking about you, Divine Pisces. I'm talking about this person. This person's stupid, man. Tell me more. And they're burdened. 10-10 is significant. They're trying to recover from some sort of betrayal without doing the work. They think they can get their wish fulfillment without doing the work. That's not going to happen. Tell me more. They're being investigated. Some sort of proposal by a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn is being exposed. Even though they're trying to hide it, there's somebody looking deeper in the situation. Okay? And they're going to expose it. Some sort of betrayal energy. Somebody's throwing temper tantrums about being found out. Tell me more. One card at a time, please. The Chariot. That's the law. Okay, in order for them to recover from a betrayal, they're going to have to integrate some sort of lessons as well. Okay, but they don't want to. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Two of Cups. Okay. I'm seeing a delusional Two of Cups here. So this could be a partnership. Who is delusional? Okay, if that's the case, they're like this. I'm a visual person. I need to see the cards in reverse in order to keep my mind right with them. Yeah, because people like this are not going to be delusional and demonic. Okay, so there could be some sort of couple here. Maybe a broken commitment, or a karmic couple, trying to confuse people with lies. Maybe about something you're doing for work. Okay, whatever. Tell me more. They're being investigated, and they don't like that. Okay, they're depressed here because of some sort of investigation or some sort of people looking into how they got a new beginning or something here. Okay, through a betrayal. Okay, they're trying to hide their guilt about this betrayal from this Hermit energy. They're trying to stop this Hermit energy from looking in on this situation right here. Okay. They're trying to act like they didn't know what they did. They didn't know what happened. They weren't involved. Okay. The Fool on the bottom of the deck. They think they're going to get some sort of new beginning. Let's see, this Hermit energy is going to discover what needs to be discovered. Wow. Could be about a lot of money here. Someone's being exposed about a lot of money here. A gift maybe that you were supposed to receive, but a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or any of the other signs that I've mentioned. Could be any sign, for fuck's sake. Could be a Leo. Stole from you or something here through some sort of identity theft or fraud. Let's get this one. See you back here for part 4.